Hello, YouTube. This is Mahadev, the Thunder Wizard, and I'm here to tell you that it has officially begun. The shift to a higher dimension has officially begun. This is December 2nd, 2022, and I experienced it. I believe this is going to be the first of many energetic upgrades. I don't know what happened to you. If something happened to you, I would love for you to put it in the comments. December 2nd. So I'm here on the East Coast of the United States, and around 7 a.m., maybe 6:30, 7 a.m., somewhere around that time, there was definitely an instantaneous energetic upgrade that shifted up the entire Earth up to the next level. And I believe there's more to come. So let me tell you what happened. And again, if you had something happen to you last night and or this morning, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Here's what happened to me. Last night, December 1st, my extraterrestrial friends sent me messages letting me know that they wanted to commune with me and interact with me. And when I get these messages, I know to go and lie down and do interdimensional meditation, where I do it on my channel now a lot, where there's specific simple meditations where you leave your body and you go into other timelines and other dimensions. And this is where you can interact with beings of higher dimensions. And so I did that. I did my normal thing and I left my body and I went, and I was invited to follow in my astral body, to follow an ET that wanted to take me to another part of the universe. I believe it was another solar system. And I was led to an amphitheater. It was a room. I don't know if it was in a ship or on a planet, I don't know. But it was a room in an amphitheater, and the amphitheater was filled with other astral bodies of human beings. And we were all there for some kind of educational seminar, and an ET came to the front of the amphitheater and started to tell us something big is coming. A huge shift is coming, and you need to be prepared. And they started explaining to us what we needed to do. And in that interdimensional level, I don't always remember everything that's said or done. One of the interesting things that happened is there was a question and answer. It was really awesome. There's these humans saying, "Hey, what about this?" And humans, "What about that?" And I had a couple of questions. And again, I don't remember some of those things. But the main thing I do remember was that this was coming. Either the solar flash or a solar wave, but a huge shift was coming. And we needed to be prepared. So what I do whenever I interact with ETs, I learned how to do this about 6 months ago, because it is such a bizarre and intense experience. Your human brain, in order to function, in order to stay sane, I have to do two things whenever this happens. The first one is I take everything they tell me completely at face value. I accept it. I don't try and think about it. I just accept it completely at face value, no matter how strange, intense, bizarre, or extreme it is. I accept it. And then simultaneously, I don't become emotionally attached. So if they say the solar flash is coming tomorrow, for example, I'll go, okay, the solar flash is coming tomorrow. I prepare myself, but then I don't get emotionally attached. If things don't happen the way that I want them to, or I think they should, that way I don't get myself into any real trouble. So I did that. And I came back, after that astral travel, I came back into my body and I said, great, something big is coming, a big shift is coming, and I need to be prepared. Maybe it's the solar flash, the solar wave. But, we'll see what happens. I'm going to enjoy my life. So went to sleep, and around sometime between 6:30 and 7:30 in the morning, I am woken up. And I am woken up by the presence of an ET. This happens a lot when I'm in that stage between sleep and waking, that shamanic period. Sometimes ETs will come and I will feel their presence. Sometimes they'll do energy work on me. Sometimes they'll just be saying hello. Sometimes they will be giving me messages, whatever it is. So this wasn't unusual. As I'm waking up, an ET shows up in the room and I can feel their presence and I feel the power and I wake up and not completely. I wake up a little bit to a more shamanic state and I greet them and I say, hello, welcome, what's happening? And the message says, get ready, here it comes. In other words, the shift, the upgrade is coming right now. And again, as always, I go, oh, it's coming right now, great, but I don't get attached to it because it's just if you interact with ETs, you know what I'm talking about. There's this, you just sort of have to just kind of not really get, let your brain get too involved and try and, think it through, because then you can misinterpret things. So great, here it comes. All right. And sure enough, there were 3 or 4 huge energy blasts that came through my body, through my energy body. And they were at a level I'd never experienced, a vibration I'd never experienced. It was a little uncomfortable because it raised my vibration up to a level I don't remember having. And at the same time, I'm wondering, wow, is this it? Is this the solar flash? Has it come? I don't know. I'm kind of thinking maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Maybe it's just a solar wave, but it's definitely some kind of shift. And the feeling is this is one of the shifts that's coming for Earth. Earth is now shifted up another level. And then I saw in my mind, a picture was put into my mind of what looked like a star exploding in the sky. Like the clouds were there and the star was exploding in the clouds, and it was, like daytime or morning time. And I thought, wow, that's interesting. And I let this play itself out. The energy waves came and they went, and when things mellowed out, I allowed myself to wake up. And of course I looked outside to see if I could see anything, and I couldn't see anything with my physical eyes, but I could still feel the energy within me. And I had only gotten about 6 hours of sleep. I like to get a full 8 hours. So after seeing that nothing unusual seemed to be going on, people weren't streaming out of their homes, frothing at the mouth. So I thought, okay, something happened. Don't know what, but something happened. I went back to sleep. It took me a while because the energy was so intense, but I finally did get back to sleep. And then I proceeded to have some of the most strange, intense, lucid dreams I've ever had in my life. Some of them were so bizarre I can't even recount them because they were just on a totally different level of strangeness. And they went through different levels. In one part of the dream, I was in a field, and I don't know if other people were with me or not, but it was a field, and there was a machine that was sending out solar energy, gamma rays or something. And I was standing in the field receiving all of these gamma rays. And then the lucid dream shifted, and some other things happened. But then when it really got lucid, when I thought I had woken up, within the dream I thought, okay, I'm now awake. I have woken up from the dream. But I hadn't. And in the dream, what was happening is that I was being escorted by this beautiful woman who was attending to me, and I was saying I feel disoriented, and I wasn't able to walk straight because of the intensity of the energy that I just experienced. And she was very sweet and very wonderful, and I asked her who she was, and she said she was a Shakti. So apparently she was one of my helper spirits, and she was there helping me. A really wonderful creature. And I thought I had woken up from the dream, and I thought that I was in some recovery, place for, human beings after having received the solar wave or the solar flash. And then I woke up from that, and I was back in my bed. And sure enough, I felt different. I still feel different. I got up and walked around, and things didn't seem, fundamentally different other than some energy within me. As I look around right now, things are still pretty normal. I haven't gotten in my car and drove anywhere, so for as far as I know, the earth is still as it was. But I do believe very strongly that there has been an energetic shift, a significant one. You might not feel it. This might not be something that everybody feels, but I feel pretty confident there has been at least a shift. Maybe not the shift, but a shift. A shift up towards a higher dimensional vibration. And so my suggestion to you is to do what I do. Do me a favor, take my words at face value, whether you had an experience or not. Just accept there has been a shift. And then start acting in your life as though that's a fact. Just assume you have an energy shift, that you're more elevated towards the fifth dimension. You have more ability to intend your reality. You have more ability to know what it is that you want and follow your soul. And you have more ability to affect our reality. You can choose to be a part of this. And you can choose to vibrate on a level to bring the level of the earth up to the next level. And I think we're getting ready for another big shift maybe coming after this. I'll let you know if I get any updates. In any case, if you had something happen to you last night and or this morning, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. All right, that's it. I wish you guys all the best. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Take care.